Imagine this. You are part of one of the most powerful air forces in the world. Your country has stealth bombers, fifth-generation fighter jets, precision-guided missiles, and satellites lighting up the skies. The mission: launch an air campaign against Iran. Easy, right? You take off. The radar is locked in. Weapons are armed. And suddenly your systems start to glitch. Your satellite feed is cut. Your radar goes blind. And you are being tracked by hidden missile batteries buried deep inside the mountains. You are not in friendly skies anymore. This is Iran, a country that has spent decades preparing for exactly this moment. An aerial fortress that cannot be easily crushed. In this video, we are going to explain why launching an air invasion of Iran is one of the hardest military operations on Earth, and why any country that tries might never come back the same again. Section 1. Geography. Iran's first defense. Let us start with geography, because in Iran, the land itself fights back. Iran covers over 1.6 million square kilometers, making it larger than Germany, France, and the United Kingdom combined. Its terrain, brutal. The Zagros Mountains in the west are rugged, high, and full of narrow passes, perfect for hiding radar systems and missile launchers. The Alborz Mountains in the north form a natural shield around the capital, Tehran, and then there are the vast deserts Dashti Kavir and Dashti Lut barren, hot, and near impossible to operate in without complete air dominance. This terrain makes low-level attacks difficult. You cannot just sneak in under radar. There is always a mountain in the way or a desert heatwave that scrambles your infrared sensors. Iran's geography acts as its first air defense system, but it does not stop there. Section 2. The Air Defense Network. Layers of lethality. Iran does not have the most modern military in the world, but it does have one of the most complex and layered air defense systems. This is not just a few surface-to-air missile sites scattered around. This is a multi-layered integrated air defense network, designed to trap, track, and eliminate enemy aircraft at every altitude. Short-range systems like the Thorium-1 and Panceris-1 are built to shoot down low-flying jets, drones, and cruise missiles. Medium-range systems like Iran's own RAD system protect key infrastructure and military bases, and for long-range threats, Iran now uses the Bavar 353, its domestically produced version of the Russian S-300. This missile can track multiple targets at once and strike at over 200 kilometers. And here is the part most people forget. These systems are mobile. They are constantly moved, camouflaged, and hidden sometimes inside mountain tunnels. In 2019, Iran shot down a United States RQ for Global Hawk, a high-altitude surveillance drone designed to evade detection. It was flying over international waters. Until it was not. Iran did not just detect it. Iran eliminated it. Section 3. Electronic warfare. Fighting with invisible weapons. What if the enemy cannot see you? What if you jam their radars, scramble their communications, and spoof their missiles into hitting fake targets? Iran has been quietly investing in electronic warfare for years. They are capable of radar jamming, disrupting enemy systems before missiles are even launched. GPS spoofing, confusing smart weapons into thinking they are flying to the correct target, when they are not. Cyber intrusions, attacking the software of drones and aircraft, forcing them to crash or return home. In 2011, Iran took control of an American RQ-170 Sentinel stealth drone, not shot down, not damaged, landed intact. How? Iran claims it used electronic warfare to confuse the drone's onboard navigation, forcing it to land safely inside Iranian territory. Whether that is true or not, one thing is clear. Iran does not just shoot at its enemies, it outsmarts them first. Section 4. The Iranian Air Force, small, OLD. But deadly. Now, let us talk about Iran's Air Force. On paper, it looks weak. Many of its jets are over 40 years old, F-4 Phantoms, F-5 Tigers, and even F-14 Tomcats that were delivered by the United States before the 1979 revolution. But here is the twist. Iran has become a master of military maintenance. With no access to spare parts, Iran's engineers have reverse-engineered systems, upgraded old jets with new avionics, and even developed entirely new weapon systems from scratch. And now, Iran is adding modern jets to the fleet. Russian Sukhoi Su-35s are reportedly on order. And more importantly, Iran has built a massive fleet of military drones. These include Sheit-129A long-endurance drone capable of carrying multiple bombs, Mohajer-6A tactical drone used for surveillance and strikes, and even kamikaze drones like the Sheit-136, which have been used in conflicts from Yemen to Ukraine. Iran's Air Force does not need to dominate the skies. It only needs to delay, confuse, and strike back when the enemy least expects it. Section 5. Missiles, the real threat. If there is one thing Iran does better than almost any country outside of major world powers, it is missiles. Iran has built one of the largest and most diverse missile arsenals in the world. FATEH-110, a short-range ballistic missile that is fast, mobile, and deadly accurate. Shahab-3, a medium-range missile that can strike targets over 2,000 kilometers away. Khyber-Shekin, a new missile with high speed and maneuverability designed to defeat modern missile defenses. Iran also has cruise missiles like the Sumar, which can fly under radar at long distances and strike with extreme precision. These are not just weapons for the battlefield. These are strategic deterrents. Any air campaign against Iran risks triggering a missile response that could devastate air bases, naval fleets, and cities across the region. Section 6. Nuclear uncertainty, the ultimate wildcard. Now for the most dangerous question. Does Iran have nuclear weapons? Officially, Iran has repeatedly stated that it does not seek nuclear arms, but its uranium enrichment levels, ballistic missile capabilities, and knowledge of nuclear science have alarmed the international community. The truth is, we do not know how close Iran is to a weapon, and that uncertainty itself is a weapon. No commander wants to be the one who bombs Iran today and faces a nuclear retaliation tomorrow. This kind of strategic ambiguity makes any air invasion a high-risk gamble. Section 7. Asymmetric retaliation. Strike Iran. Fight the region. Even if you manage to survive Iran's air defenses, jam their electronics, and dodge their missiles, there is still one last problem. Iran fights back across the region. It has allies, militias, and proxy groups in Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, Hezbollah, Yemen, Houthis, and across the Persian Gulf. An airstrike on Iran might trigger a regional war. United States bases in Iraq and Kuwait could be attacked. Israel could be hit with rockets from Lebanon. Saudi Arabia's oil fields could go up in flames. In the Strait of Hormuz, a lifeline of global oil could be shut down in hours. Conclusion: Iran, the air invasion that never ends well. So, let us go back to that original question. Why is invading Iran by air nearly impossible? Because Iran is not just a country, it is a fortress. A fortress with mountains as shields, radar systems as eyes, missiles as swords, and shadows as soldiers. Every time you enter its airspace, you are entering its battlefield, on its terms. Iran does not need to win the war. It just needs to make you bleed so badly that you regret ever starting it. This is not a mission. This is a trap. And those skies, they belong to Iran.